Good morning. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us be glad and rejoice in it. Today's May 24th, 2020, and I am feeling the love. I am feeling the love of the Lord today. Um, yes, I am. I had to put little curtains up to hide the neighbor's side. But I mean, it's kind of got a little. We have to put some metal up there to keep them dogs from getting away. Our neighbors need a new fence, and but anyway, so I was watching. Do you like my flowers? Aren't they beautiful? I just could not resist. Look at that. Oh my goodness! I got them at Sam's Club yesterday, and I love them. So yeah, feeling really good today. Gaga had an interview, and she was being interviewed that she just put out this week, and I don't know. Maybe we have a lot in common or something, because whatever she was saying has really, really helped me to find myself a little bit. Lately, I've been off track because of a breakup. There's nothing worse than a breakup, when you really care about somebody and things ain't working out, and then there's the silence, and then you're just like, I ain't putting up with this, blocking, doing all these kind of things just to keep your sanity. But it's just a challenge, isn't it? Love and life. But this morning I woke up to Amy Grant. Amy Grant was talking about what she does to find her peace, and I really, really loved it. She said that she's talking about stillness, and she was saying that she will name the chatter, which means name the chatter. She'll name what's bothering her, like, oh, she feels overwhelmed, let's say. And, she's worried about her kids in this pandemic. But then she said, but this is how we live. All of us. That's how we live. This is who we are. We are loved. Loved, loved. She was just saying, we are loved, okay? And then she would go down on her floor where she was, and she would prostrate herself flat out, head down, and just take 2 deep breaths. She took 2 deep breaths, and then she'd sit up again on her little, sit up kind of like on her back of her derriere would rest on her heels, on the floor. And then she'd put her hands up, and and she's and then she'd repeat this process of doing her chatter, which is, she might say, I don't feel like I'm enough. I feel like I'm gonna make a fool of myself. But she would say, but this is how we all are. This is how we live, all of us. This is who we are. We are loved. We are loved. And then she'd go down, prostrate herself, take 2 deep breaths. Just remember that she's loved. And I don't know, that was pretty cool. I liked it. But anyway, back to Gaga, right? Got off on Amy Grant, but she's had her struggles too, and she's was just saying, how I knew I'd forget, but like everything. But one thing I know, she said she quit smoking, and lately I started doing that in little, not a good practice, these little mini Virginia Slims are very, very, they're not very, very bad for you, but they're very, very, addictive. So after I listened to Gaga and her ability, she said she has stopped, and I was just so inspired that, you know what, if it's good enough for her, it's good enough for me to try to do. And I gotta, and this whole thing about being I'm loved, I'm loved, I'm loved, because you know what, I realized she was saying too. She goes, she don't have to hurt herself. She don't have to hurt herself. Gaga was saying. And then she related a little bit to her father, who lost his sister. Gaga's father, Lady Gaga's father, lost his sister when he was 15 years old. And she carried that pain, Gaga did, the pain that her father had, I guess, showed in the family. And she felt like she always had to please him or make him feel better. And sometimes, in my own situation, my father also suffered from the World War II. And I believe I had a little bit of that trying to please my father syndrome, and, dealt with that. And so, anyway, I feel like we, we start believing in the lie of something that will make us feel better because we're hurting, and so we take on this lie. So she was just saying, oh Gaga, that it's a lie, these things that are going to make us feel better. Okay, maybe they make us feel better for the second, like that piece of cheesecake, that second piece of cheesecake. Okay, I'm all about moderation. I think we can enjoy some things, probably not the smoking, though, because smoking is just proven to be so bad for us. We probably don't want to do it. Be loving to yourself and forgiving of yourself if you do it. But, it hasn't been claimed a, quote, a mortal sin or anything from the church. So, but you shouldn't do anything too much. And, anything that hurts us, it's a lie that we need to keep doing it. Okay. So anyway, I feel inspired by Gaga. I'll give it another try, Elsie. You can do it. You can do it. Sometimes we just want to give up because we've tried 1,000 times. We're ashamed, of what we're doing, but we still don't know how to stop, because there is an addiction that goes along with it. It's an addictive habit and a horrible habit for our health. I mean, I noticed right away, and that's why I just knew I had to find the answer, because it was just going to kill me. So anyway, she said, name the chatter. So like I, for instance, can say, okay, Lord, help me with this smoking addiction. Help me, I just don't know how to put those things down. They give me so much joy for the moment, but it's killing me. But then I say, this is who we are. We are loved, loved, loved. This is who we are. Loved, loved, loved. And then just lay down. So I would lay down and prostrate myself. Are my flowers? I love them. So I'm going to move them, though, and just show you what she did. There we go. She would lay down on the table, lay down on the floor or whatever, but I'll do it on the picnic table. And then she'd just lay here. You just lay down and breathe and think to herself, I am loved. I am loved. And breathe. And then she'd repeat this process over and over, at least, maybe 5 times until that peace came over her. The peace of the Lord, really, because she was saying, she would, before a show, she would get really nervous and anxiety and overwhelmed. And she did her Bible and she prayed, but she still had that anxiety. So this is when she discovered how to do this little process of, or whatever, what do you call it? Process, procedure, ritual. Rituals. My mother always said, you need to have a schedule, Elsie. To be happy, you have to have a schedule. And I thought, yeah, Mom, you probably, now I kind of get it. So when I think, okay, I'm loved, I am loved, okay? Yes, I am loved. And I know sometimes you don't always feel like it, but then I don't have to go very far, just like this beautiful. I said, I couldn't find my Bible this morning. I'm talking about my Bible. I'm just kidding. My Bible. I could not find my Bible to read to you, so I did find this. And it's a beautiful, beautiful card my son gave me. But, you know, God works in mysterious ways. But he wrote to me, I love you, Mom. See, I'm loved, I'm loved, I'm loved. See, I love you, Mom. You are a continual inspiration. You have sacrificed so much for us. You protected us. You gave us the gift of faith. You made sure we never doubted your love for us.